The owner of No Jumper refuses to accept responsibility that when his employees were making fun of 4XTRA, he should have just walked himself on out the damn room. So instead of that, he got wind of an interview and he decided, you know what, now is my time to troll.
Hey, 4XTRA, I just seen a clip of you saying that I was talking shit about you and laughing about you after you got nerfed and your hand turned to a nub. Well, I just want to say that that's cap. In reality, I sent money to your GoFundMe and I was keeping the whole world up to date about what was going on with your goofy ass. So as a result of you lying to the world because you don't want to be honest about the fact that nobody wanted to pay you $50,000 for your interview, I challenge you, 4XTRA, to a fade. I'll see you in the ring.
Now, if you don't know, 4XTRA kind of let y'all know and let y'all in to the whole entire space of what's going on with him and essentially why he decided he wasn't going to rock with No Jumper. And we're going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest. It's more than obvious. To the point where nobody can say that they didn't see this coming exactly how it happened, like we pointed out in the last video. Roll it. Bam. Y'all want to make some free money? Hit free cash. Yep, hit that QR code right there. Hit free cash. Play hundreds of games. Get on that platform. Win some money. How? Just play these dang games. Once y'all play the games, win your money. They're not selling you content. They're not selling you info. They're not selling you any doggone thing. Just click right there or tap the link in the description. And buddy, let me tell you, you're going to get your money on. It's holiday season, ain't it? So, man, I know a lot of y'all just scrolling, playing your games. Why not get paid to do the same thing? Hundreds of games to choose from. Click right here to see if your favorite is in there. Other than that, let's get back to the content.
This ain't breaking me.
Nothing.
This ain't holding me down.
For real.
That's why I showed you. That's why I took it off.
Facts.
Because I'm a real nigga. Ain't nothing going to break me. The only thing can break me is myself. And God. And God didn't break me. He put me back on earth to break you. I ask all the time, when you going back to No Jumpers? Nigga, I ain't going back. I ain't no going back. Why would I go back to that's on the internet talking about me? You get up there with my enemies, talk about my hand, talk about me, laugh like it's funny? I would have broke your jaw. What do you mean? I looked at you as a friend. I looked at that as a friend. I brought that to my neighborhood. I brought that to Vernon Avenue. And that nigga think it's smiles and faces. My homies, my family, my loved ones sad. They crying. They thinking I'm dying. I'm collapsing. I'm getting blood transfusions. Surgery for 5 hours and 30 minutes. And you think it's funny to say, to get up there and think it's smile? I would have broke his face. Hell no, I'd never go back there. Cause you was just a buster like the rest of these with a sheep over your head, pretending. That's how I feel. So when you watch this, make sure you understand when you watch this what I'm saying. Cause I would never, ever talk about that I call my friend like that. And you think he don't understand what he's saying? He didn't say nothing wrong? You need to go sit down and think to yourself what you said wrong. I would never go back to something that I could sit up there and what's the name talked. I'm a real and on real would never ever let it disrespect them in their face. I'm a real I'm gonna kill you about my respect before I let any talk about me in my face. Understand that.
And instead of saying, my bad, I apologize, anything like that, or I can see where you're coming from, no, Adam decides to do what Adam always does. Accept zero responsibility and deflect. And that's exactly what he did in this clip right here.
So he's speaking about me. He's getting very in his feelings, and he makes it clear that it really, really hurt him to see me laughing about what happened to him while he was still in the hospital. Now, I have gone back. I've checked the records, and I have some good news for 4XTRA. I was not laughing at you, which should be obvious. I don't know if he's even like pretended to see this footage, but like the idea that I was laughing at him is crazy. Now, what actually is happening in the video that was while he was still in the hospital? Now, granted, I did crack jokes later on, but the thing that was enough for 4XTRA to write me off was the fact that Munchie makes a joke. I like literally am sitting there like not laughing. Like, yeah, real funny. And the whole room's laughing. I'm not laughing. It's like, I was going so hard trying to not laugh at some undeniably funny jokes, and that was enough to ruin the 4XTRA friendship. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't give a at this point. It feels like this is just, nobody really cares about this as much as me. It still hurts me in my heart that I put so much time and effort and money into building this guy up, and that he just threw me to the side like a dog. As soon as because it's like, listen, I do a podcast with Munchie. He doesn't like you. Want to know why he doesn't like you? Is because you and him are ops, and you've had words before in the past. You guys are never going to get along, and it's just like, it hurts so bad that 4XTRA, like, as soon as Munchie makes one joke, just decides to like blame this on me.
But it's something to be said when you're business smart. Because nobody can say Adam ain't business smart. I mean, you have developed a platform with millions of subscribers and made millions of dollars. So business-wise, you are smart. But intellectually, as far as the empathic side of you, you damn near got zero. Because Adam had watched that whole entire damn interview, paid the little membership to watch the whole entire thing, and he walked away with some BS. What he should have focused on was exactly this clip right here, which would have had him say, damn, bro, I get it.
I guess I went out, but when I like came back to it, I guess I passed out or came back to it, I went into shock. The doctor said it was shock. When I locked up, I started shaking. Yeah. And then I just seen the doctor like, and later on down the road, I found out he was saying like, get me to the emergency room, give me, we'll get him to right now. We got a surgery right now. We losing him. That's what the doctor told me later on. I started locking up, I guess. I went into shock because they said I lost so much blood. Mm-hmm. So I lost so much blood. I lost so much blood. I went into shock, and it caused me to go into shock and start locking up and like to a seizure, I guess. So I just see, I'm seizuring, and I just see lights, and they running. And they running me into the thing, and I could just see, as a thing, and what's the name of it? I like slow down, I'm seizuring, and like slow down, and I went out. And when I went out, I don't know how long I went out for. I just know I woke back up, like coming into it. There was a lot of people around me. Both of my hands was wrapped up. Both of them was wrapped up. This one was wrapped up to here. This one was wrapped up to here. My face was wrapped. And I looked around, and there was so many people. It was my sisters.
If Adam was 100% serious about the quote-unquote fade, I would have gave Adam back his money that he donated, and I would have took the fade. But Adam is trolling. Adam don't want no static with no goddamn 4XTRA. 4XTRA, even with his hand being messed up, would still beat the mess out of Adam. Like, it's no competition at all. So when we hear Adam say this shit, he's clearly trolling so that 4XTRA can go back and forth, and he can have his back and forth. Easy view, easy money. Let me tell you something. All content creators who have been doing this for years, it's one of the things that happens on YouTube every single year around this time. Views go down. So what you can't do is you can't miss a beat. You have to make sure that you post every single day. So that way YouTube keeps you in the algorithm. Why is that important? Because that's what Adam is doing. He's shifting the whole entire algorithm that he created with 4XTRA that did thousands of views, did thousands of dollars, made sense for the money that they were making. I know exactly the amount. Me and Adam, we cool, so I ain't gonna break that code because it's kind of lame if I did. But I know exactly how much money he was making. But when he said, oh, the people who are around you, they can't get you that money and stuff like that, Adam, you know as well as I do, the money that you guys were making, y'all never ever say all the platforms you're using. See, one thing I've always held back on revealing is the fact that all the YouTubers who interview people who say, oh, when we pay for interviews, sometimes we don't win, sometimes we don't do this, and sometimes we don't do that. Yeah, that's not true. Let me break the whole entire game for you guys. If you ever hustled, right? Let's say you were a kid who sold candy. You understood selling Snickers wasn't always going to sell with everybody. So if you always wanted your money, you'd go with your top sellers, the ones that make you the most money. So you go with what gets you paid, right? What gets you paid? Not just Snickers. You probably need to have Reese's, probably need to have Twix, probably some Skittles, probably some sour Skittles, probably some hot Cheetos, whatever the case may be. I know I'm getting nostalgic for some of y'all. Some of y'all probably, damn, Steady Nash, that's how you put on all that weight. I seen your old pictures, bro. God damn. I get you. Hey, it is what it is. But on a serious note, when they talk about the money that they didn't make on their interviews, they're not telling the truth. They make money on Facebook. Facebook pays damn near just as much as YouTube does. So if it does 1 million views and you make however much money you make on freaking YouTube and it does 1 million views on Facebook, boom, boom, that's double. Also, they post on Twitter. That's more money as well. Also post on TikTok. So that's 4 types of income. And No Jumper puts their stuff on Spotify, which pays as well. So you have 5 streams of income that comes in. Why is that important to say, Nash? Because Adam knows what a lot of other people don't. Adam knows that he probably should say, yeah, my bad. But when you're business smart, you don't get it. See, one thing that 4XTRA pointed out that Adam didn't pay attention to is he said, I took you to my hood. Taking somebody to your hood is nothing light. Because what happens is if you are a part of a crew, part of a family, they have to discuss that shit. Typically it happens afterwards, not during. See, your hood is going to ride with you right or wrong in the moment. Afterwards, then that's when they start talking. Walking example, right? But it's like this. When he said, meaning 4XTRA said, I took you to my family, that means you're considered family. When AD and T-Rail and all these cats, they fell out with No Jumper, part of it was this. Bruh, I rock with you like you my family. When Milk came kicking on that door, Adam, you didn't show up. AD did. When y'all posted that shit about the essays and all that and everything, you didn't show up. They did. And then you put the blame on Faco, which Faco 100% denied and said, I didn't put that post up. Who did? Who knows? What I'm trying to get you to understand is you're thinking of loyalty through dollars. Like, hey, bro, we making money. That should be good enough. And in essence, you're technically right. I can't even blame Adam for that. But what I can blame Adam for is in the correction when y'all shook hands and you let him meet your daughter. Adam. How about this? Just a little bit of advice. You ain't got to take it. You ain't got to do whatever. How about this? Get these cats to understand Bro, this is business. This ain't got nothing to do with no friendships, no anything like that. This is pure business. If it goes sour and we can't make no more money, no hard feelings. It's just business. It's good business. But Adam, if somebody say something terrible about you, you don't let them come on your platform and say whatever. You don't have civil discussions about a lot of the shit that you having. So, in a sense, it's only business until it involves you. Which naturally happened. I'm not finna have nobody come on my platform and trash the shit out of me. I don't know who the hell you thought you was. You know what I mean? So, there's that part. I understand 4XTRA. But here's why I fought 4XTRA. Bruh, you seen how he did everybody else. What made you think you was anything different? Now, the money that you ain't making from no jumper, he can make that with sponsors, bro. Like, that's one of the things where I think a lot of people kind of don't understand something. But it is what it is, man. My thoughts on it is, Adam, you dead ass wrong. But 4XTRA, you should have known better as well. That man care about the dollar. Judge a person based on their actions. If they continuously do certain things, that's what it is. Am I calling Adam wrong moralistically? Yeah. Business-wise? No. I mean, 4XTRA, you see him rocking with cats who represent stuff that obviously you don't rock with. That should be enough for you to go, damn. But I'd also kind of caution Adam a little bit too on this one. At one point in time, you got rid of C-Mac for being disrespectful towards T-Rail. Then when T-Rail left, you brought C-Mac back. It is what it is. Do I think the relationship is over? As far as Adam go, no. No. I would gladly accept him back. I don't give a damn what Adam try to fake and act like. But it's on 4XTRA to do so. Will they fade? No. Adam trolling? Yeah. Adam want that back and forth. Adam wants you to go somewhere back and forth with him so he can back and forth with you and y'all can spar it out and fight on the internet. That's where his real fade is. That's what it is. But hey, it is what it is. Click right here, though, to see how Brick just got his shit pushed back, bro. Yep, click right here, or click right here for the playlist because y'all like what we do better over here. I'll catch you on the next one. Reloaded.